So if I look similar, I just ended my recent reading vlog, but I decided to start this now because I wanted to pick up my book because I want to read something. This is going to be a spring break reading vlog, okay? I'm off for a week. I get to chill, I get to relax, I get to read. Not really because I have a midterm that I have to study for when I get back, but that's actually sick. Like, why would you schedule a midterm right after spring break? You serious? Like, you're asking me to fail. But I have 2 books that I really want to read right now. We might add another one if we can get through these 2. But yeah, let me show you them. So first we have Defend the Night. Defend the Dawn. Defend the Dawn by Bridget Kemmerer, okay? This is the sequel to Defy the Night, which is right here. And I read this back in January, and I've been wanting to read the rest of the series because it's really, really good. So I finally picked the second one up, and I'm very excited to get back into the story and read a good fantasy book. I love this book series so far. Then we have a romance book, Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. This is like an OG TikTok book, but I saw a TikTok, like an aesthetic thing on TikTok, and it made me really, really, really want to read it. And I feel like it's gonna make me cry. And those are low-key the best kind of romance books. And it takes place in Maine. I've always wanted to go there. So while I'm home, not in Maine, I could be home and telepathically in Maine through reading this book. Thank you. Now, which one do we start first? I feel like I've been reading a lot of romance, right? I don't even remember the last few books I read. Yeah, okay, the last 2 books I read were romance books. So I think this is gonna be the priority. So I'll get back to you guys when I start reading this.
Just met Archer, and why is he giving homeless? I totally forgot I never updated you guys. So remember when I said I was starting Defend the Dawn? Yeah, that's not happening anymore. The other night I decided to start Archer's Voice because I don't know, I just wanted to, and I'm like 20 pages in and I love it. The setting is great. It's set in Maine, and already the first few pages I know I'm gonna be crying. Like, I think this is gonna be 5 stars. I do. And yeah, I'm gonna continue reading it, and I will come back to you with any updates. Just met Travis, or we know Travis, and anyway, people have said that they don't like Travis, okay? So I'm like keeping my eye out. I'm keeping my eye out for him. And why are they at the club and Travis comes up to Bree and she says, he grinned again. He had a really nice grin. Somewhat predatory, I suppose, but was that a bad thing? Girl. He had a predatory smile? And you're asking if that's a... Someone call 911. To remember that he is the police. Don't mind my appearance. I've been studying for my bio lab midterm. So I haven't had a lot of time to read, but I am on page 150. I was going to try and get to 200 pages today, but it's 1 in the morning. Oops. But safe to say, I hate Travis. I understand. I hate his mom. I love Bree and Archer, and I love that they got intimate kind of early, like 140 something. I think they got intimate, and I love that I wasn't dragged out because y'all, I've been reading over 400-600 page romance books recently. I don't know, but the books I've been reading have just been really slow burn and drawn out, and I just love that this was just like in my face because like we know that y'all want to get nasty and freaky, and I'm glad that they got nasty and freaky. Like, come on. I also think it was a good idea for them to, I don't know, get over that step kind of quickly, because their relationship is more than just sex, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of books, they like to like climb up to them like being intimate at that point and then like
kind of after they do it, stuff falls apart and it's just like, well, what the heck? But I feel like in this book, that's not really the issue. There's other factors that are the issue that take precedent, and so we're not like waiting for them to be intimate, like, oh my god, like do it. They do it and then stuff goes down. But like we're in the beginning of the book still, so.
But yes, this book is really, really good. I wish I had the time to just like binge it, but yeah, I'm gonna try and read tomorrow and try and finish this before I have to go back to school. But the spring break reading vlog absolutely sucked, and it's definitely gonna have to go past spring break, but it's okay.
You guys, I just finished Archer's Voice. Or did Archer's Voice finish me? Ignore my appearance. I am a little under the weather. When am I not? Let's go. I finished Archer's Voice. Guys, I'm giving this 5 stars. This book is amazing, okay? Archer and Bree, I feel like because they already have a communication barrier, right? He is deaf, like he has to sign, and she also knows signs, so communicating between each other is pretty easy. But I love that their relationship, how they like get together, is kind of different than how normal books are in the formatting. You know, how they are hanging out, they are spending a lot of time together, you're anticipating their first kiss, and then for them to get intimate together, then there's gonna be like a third act conflict, and then they try to like to go back to the way they were but also grow from the conflict. Yeah, so that's like almost every romance book, like majority of them. This, however, I feel like is in the minority where they diverge from that norm that I just described, but we see them deal with different issues than a normal couple. Like I said before, they have the communication barrier, and then also because Archer has so much trauma and who's kind of isolated in like the prime developing years, he has trouble navigating his emotions and how to convey his emotions to Bree, and Bree's really there trying to reassure him and teach him how to say what he's feeling in different ways, and then even that creates another conflict. And I also feel like Travis, I hate Travis and I hate Victoria. That's all I'm gonna say. I understand, I get it, and I saw that Travis has his own book, and I saw people in the comments were like, I forgive him. It's gonna take a lot for me to forgive this man, okay? Because he did a lot to Archer, and I'm not with it. But Victoria, she needs to go 6 feet under alive. Sorry. Who said that? Listen, if you guys read this book, you would say the same thing. Like, I wish nothing but the absolute worst for her. Thank you. I have lost all respect for all the Hale members, excluding Archer and beyond. Thank you. But yes, I love this book. There was little what am I saying? The little things really showed up in this book for me. I made a video talking about things that I like in books, and it's really apparent in this book how the little things make their love seem like even more real and more emotional. And it would be just like Bree would have to look at Archer's face and his expressions, his emotions. What was he trying to say through his face that he couldn't say with his words? And I feel like her having to do that is not only necessary for them to like continue their conversation and like, you know, bounce off of each other, but it also gives the relationship a more, I don't know, real feeling that's off the page. And I really, really love that. And I think that element that I just described, I love seeing that in like couples that can communicate just like verbally. Them doing that, them having those little moments creates like an even deeper connection to me. And I'm like, wow, they're like really in love, whatever. But the fact that they have to do this like normally in just because one's nonverbal, one is verbal, they have to do that and like look at each other and their emotions that they're conveying like through their facial expressions or their body language. I feel like since they have to do that normally, it didn't even like make it less to me. Like, I still thought that created a deeper level of connection, and it made sense on why their relationship moved at the time that it did. And it wasn't following this traditional format, because to just like talk to each other, they had to have this like deeper emotional connection and really like look at each other, you know what I mean? And I really, really appreciate that. What I didn't appreciate is the actual emotional turmoil that Miss Mia Sheridan put me through. I don't want to say it, but when I tell you guys, I haven't sobbed, tears coming down my face, not coming out of my nose. I started coughing. I'm already sick, so that just made everything worse. When I got to whatever page that was, y'all, and insert the clip, I was not doing okay. no, I didn't appreciate that. But she saved it. It's okay. Everything is great. I have nothing but amazing words for this book. Like, this was amazing. I love seeing like a different type of relationship than, you know, normal romance books portray. Love seeing like a, you know, able-bodied and disabled-bodied people come together and have a relationship. And people from the outside, they really didn't understand it. And they even say in this some page in here that Bree and Archer's bond like solidified like how you should be friends to the people who don't have friends, or the people that think, you know, something's wrong with you or whatever. Let me try and find it. Archer and my story made people want to be better, to reach out to those no one else saw, to be friends to the friendless, to look at others more closely, recognize pain when they came across it, and then do something about it if they were able. Are we freaking serious? I feel like anything else that I say is gonna be spoilers, and I already decided that, you know, I'm not gonna really do that anymore because I want you guys to experience the books if you want to. But this took me literally 3 weeks to finish. Spring break was quite literally, I think, like 2 weeks ago. But we are done with Archer's Voice. Loved it. 5 stars. I had to recover, okay? I couldn't immediately film my thoughts and opinions because I literally was sobbing and crying. But yes, as for our next book, let's pick it out. Oh, all right, we're kind of back to where we started in the beginning of the video. I have 2 choices. So since Archer's Voice literally took all the emotion out of me, all the energy out of me, like towards the end, amazing book, but like holy crap, I thought we could do Defend the Dawn, like I said earlier in the video. But then, you know, we have Cork and Tessa and their relationship, and I was just like, I don't even know if I want to do that because I love Cork and Tessa, but I need to give Archer and Bree their spotlight, and I need to give Tessa and Cork their spotlight, and I'm not ready to mix that. My emotions are everywhere, right? If you get it, you get it. So then I have this one. Then I have the final revival of Opal and Net, and this is basically, I want to say like Daisy Jones in the Six but black. I didn't like Daisy Jones in the Six, so hopefully I'll like this. And I think this is also like a nice next option because it's a little, to this day I still can't even think about what that writing style is called. Like, you know how what did I just say? Daisy Jones in the Six, you know how it was formatted, you know, like an interview style. This is kind of the same way, so I feel like I'll kind of get through it a little quicker because of the writing style. But then I also have The Brothers Hawthorne, but that's at school, and that's also like 500 pages, and I don't know if I want to get into that. But I'm either gonna start this or I'm gonna start The Brothers Hawthorne, and I'll update you when I start another book. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
That look cool?
Hey guys! So, it has been, I don't even know it. Oh my god, I'm hot. Where's my fan? 34 days. Girl, what's that math? Okay, so it's been a month since my last video, and also 2 months since my last reading vlog, but I'm not even starting a reading vlog. I don't know why I did all that. I'm still in the middle of the video. Anyway, but this video is my spring break reading vlog, but I included a book that I read in March, Archer's Voice, and now I'm going to be continuing the reading vlog, and it's May. But I'm titling it Spring Break Reading Vlog. Okay, sure. I just finished finals. I'm on summer break, thank God. But yeah, I'm on summer break now, and I have time to read. But I haven't just been not reading. I did try to read this book called Just Strangers. We're Not Strangers. I don't know. Something by J.T. Gressinger, I think that's her name. I got, I think, like 50 pages into that, and I just stopped reading it. So I don't know what happened there, but y'all excuse the mess. I just moved back in. But I don't know why this part cut out, but I meant to say this is what I'm reading now. Get back to the video! And I've been reading Just for the Summer. Yes, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. This is my first Abby Jimenez book. Yes. I think I'm well over 50% in. I have been reading it, but I just haven't finished any books, okay? Let me see. I think I'm just over halfway. I'm 238. I'm planning on finishing this in the next 2 days, so today and tomorrow. I think I can finish this tomorrow. 100%, definitely. I'm so excited to be back and to be reading. But thoughts on this book? This book is great, okay? I see why people like Abby Jimenez, because without spoiling anything, I really like Emma and Justice's relationship. It's very realistic in their, issues and how relationships aren't always smooth sailing, ABCD, black to white. It's like, you know, there's some gray area in there. And I really like that she also adds a lot of depth to the characters, and they're just not one-dimensional. The book is not just about their relationship. They have other things that they're dealing with, not necessarily bad things, but, you know, their jobs, their lives, their past traumas that come up. And I really like that element. I think that definitely elevates the book. Yeah, I'm gonna continue reading and I'll give you guys updates. Y'all, update. I'm not sure how far I am in, but I have like 130 pages left, and a little conflict happened, but they're still seeing each other. But it's so cute because actually it's not cute, it's actually kind of disgusting. Emma got sick and then Justin was taking care of her, and then Justin got sick from her. Now she's taking care of him, but they have this like 4-date rule, and they're kind of coming up on that 4-date rule. By the 4 dates is like when Emma is supposed to leave, but we know, actually we don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Never mind. Why is my door open? Okay, so last update of the night. It is almost 1 in the morning. Oops. I'm 78% into the book. I'm almost done. I have less than 100 pages left. I'm so excited. But this is my thing, and this might be a slight spoiler. So if you don't want to know, skip to this time. But this is my issue. Emma is technically with Justin right now. The reason why she didn't want to be with him,
I never finished that thought. The reason why she didn't want to be with him is because of past trauma and she's afraid of loving him. But that's not only that, it's like she doesn't want to have roots anywhere.
I guess she's just like, you know what, let's try it out, see how it goes. But in my body, in my bones, in the hydrogen bonding that's holding my DNA together, I feel like it's just not gonna work out because we have 100 pages left. They're trying it out. Okay, so I don't know why it cut me off. Was that Emma? One of them is going to be like, this is too much, this isn't working. Whether it's Emma because, you know, her trauma and stuff, or maybe Justin. I feel like that would be a plot twist. Like, Justin doesn't think this is enough, but this man's in love with her. One of them is going to think that they're going to separate, and I don't know, maybe it would be for a while, like after a month or two, like I can't live without this person, come back, or it's going to be like 6 years where Justin doesn't have the kids anymore, and then they're going to be like, let's get if I was on it. You know what I mean? And I'm just annoyed because I feel like I know what's gonna happen. I can't even enjoy the fun part of them like being together because I know they're gonna break up. Because like, why would we have 100 pages if they weren't gonna break up? But I don't know. I haven't read a Abby Jimenez book, so maybe she's not gonna do like the 3rd act breakup. Maybe something else is gonna happen, but I'll know tomorrow. I'm gonna give this a break and I'll continue reading this tomorrow and give my updates. Cause y'all, why was I about to watch Bridgerton season 3? I see it doesn't come out till 3 a.m. I mean, yeah, I'm already up. It's 1 in the morning, but I'm not gonna do that. Like, why is it coming out at 12 a.m.? Whatever. Alright guys, I finished Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I don't know what I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna give it... I think it's a plane. Okay. Why did that sound like a UFO? I think I'm gonna give it somewhere between a 4.5 or maybe 4. Just a plain 4 stars. I don't know. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world, but also wasn't bad. Like, it did what it needed to do. It was cute. If you guys are looking for like a summer romance, this is not gonna be it. I thought it was gonna be different. It wasn't like a cutesy like summer romance. It was much more mature than that. Considering the characters' ages, they're like 28 and have a lot of responsibilities and a lot of trauma that they work through together and separately. So it's not gonna be like The Summer I Turned Pretty, right? But it was good. I really like their relationship. How they met is so funny to me. Like the Reddit. I like the inclusion of Reddit. That was funny. I just feel like Reddit is so like, I don't know. It's just special place. And Justin, where's my Justin? That's all I'm gonna say. Like, he is such a good man. Holy crap. Girl, if I was Emma, I'm pushing everything aside. Trauma? My pap? You got kids? You know, you lose some, you win some. Y'all, he was making her these extravagant lunches. He was always checking in with her. My favorite thing that he would say would be like, meet me where I am. Like, that was kind of the underlying tone of the relationship. Like, he wanted Emma to meet him where he was, and he was gonna meet her where she was. And I think that's literally what relationships are, like meeting each other halfway, compromising and sacrificing and making sure that you're giving to the other person. And yeah, I think this was good. I think I would read another one of her books, maybe part of Your World, but this was okay. I don't actually know what people are saying. Maybe I should have looked that up before I started filming, but I'm gonna look at what people are saying and then I'll get back to you to see if I agree. I got some feedback, and I also have more things that I have an issue with. I just wish we got more scenes of them just together. This book is like 400 and something pages, and why do I feel like I still want to see more of them? And not in a way where I'm like, I wish their story would continue. I wish in the book they just spent more time together, because it was a lot of like him doing things for her, like they were sick. I just feel like it was missing a little something. Like, they were amping up the big open mouth kiss, and I was waiting for that to be this magical moment, and then it got destroyed. I forget her mom, and I guess that goes to show her mom ruined her life. And every date got interrupted. Like, it just wasn't satisfying. It was just like, when are we going to get like a satisfactory date? Like a date where nothing crazy happens and they can just be together by themselves. I was just really wishing for that. But yeah, I mean, everything turned out fine in the end, so yay. It's not my favorite book I ever read, but it was enjoyable. So I'm gonna give it a 4-star, maybe a 3.75 now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, it was alright. But I know people love Abby Jimenez. I just wanted more scenes with them together, uninterrupted. We know I love a good interruption trope, but if I'm starting to get a problem with it, something's not working. The other book we read in this video was Archer's Rising! 5 bajillion stars. I already talked ad nauseum about this book, so I'm not gonna go into this anymore. But yes, I'm still thinking about this book. I just saw another TikTok where it was the scene of, don't run away from me, like I can't call out to you. Because he got a sign to her, and like if she run away, she can't see him signing. That literally made me cry. But yeah, so since this video has gone a little long, I think I'm gonna cut it off here, especially because this is like a book that I read in like March and we're in May. So yeah, I'm gonna cut off the video here, but I'm going to be starting another reading vlog after this because we need more. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Let me know your thoughts on any of the 2 books that I read in this video, and I'll see you guys next time.